What's good, my beautiful people? You are now tuned back into Hip Hop and Politics with QueenDelilah on Clayton State Internet Radio, Clayton State University, and we got the talented vegan, you name it, MC, Mr. Gray.
Yeah.
So, continuing our conversation. Wonderful conversation we were having.
Absolutely.
Yo, King, you were doing so many amazing things. Yo, we were just talking about some great artists that we both know. Mm-hmm. And I love your apparel line. Mm-hmm. Let them know what's in store. When it comes to music, what's in store? What we waiting on, Zaddy?
Yeah, man. So I know so my next project will be released in 2 weeks. I haven't really been that one little freestyle in the car has been keeping me busy, and I still feel like I'm heads down. I look up and it's 6 months later. I'm like, yo, where's the music? You know, so the last 2 months I've been writing, and we wrapped it up finally yesterday. Actually, was the last session. It's called Missed Calls. It'll be a
Missed Calls.
Yeah, just a little EP. You know what I'm saying?
Little EP, great. Everything you do ain't little. If nobody has heard. Yo, Mr. Officer, please look it up on his IG. His IG's official Gray Music. Yo, that right there, got my whole school lit. Like, legit. So, I mean, the car freestyles, I mean, they litty. They vibing. They vibing, son. They with it. And you got your apparel line.
Yep.
And about your, plant-based dripping. Yep. About your apparel line, it's got its own IG. Plant-based dripping on IG. And then how's that going? How's the apparel line going? Like you got good. Shirts, you know what I'm saying? Different colors, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know the Queen Collect.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Look, that face turn red like golly.
I know I forgot something.
So tell us about the apparel, like, how,
So, like, it all came about, like, everyone was asking me, like, yo, bro, you looking thinner, man, you glowing, you energized. Okay. Like, what's up, man? I said, it's because I went plant-based. So, and then once I came into the vegan community, I found out that a lot of vegans are viewed as being weird, white hipsters, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. When this was the best thing that changed my life, you know what I'm saying? Health, mentally wise, everything. So I'm like, this shit is cool. So, am I like, my bad, it's cool?
No, yeah, go ahead, King.
So, I'm like, this is cool. So, I want to make...
Listen, we love you so much, we'll bleep some stuff out for you, just like Maury, I swear to God.
So, I'm like, I want to create a product that encourages this lifestyle and makes it cool because, just a long story short, Russell Simmons reposted that video when I did it in the car, at that time.
Wow.
And that was one of the bigger people, amongst a lot of people, but... I knew somebody that knows him personally and knows All Def Digital. And when he told his friend, it got back to me, he was like, I spent millions of dollars trying to make veganism cool, and this brother just did it in 30 seconds in a car. And that's what he told me. You know what I'm saying? Now, hey, I don't know if was fabricated, but if he said that, that's why I was like, damn. And then when I get these DMs of people like, yo, you really changing my life. This is our first vegan Thanksgiving. I got cousins. Personal family members are switching over. So I'm like, okay, well, I want to create something that's cool because it ain't cool to be unhealthy. Exactly, it ain't cool to be dying early. Y'all can have all y'all want. Keep eating that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Your ass gonna be looking old as shit at some type of age. You know what I'm saying? And problems. And I ain't trying to have that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so plant-based dripping.
Amazing.
Yeah, dripping is amazing. You know what dripping means?
Yeah, sauce.
You should see.
Give me some saucy.
When we go to these festivals, there's so many people. What does dripping mean? What does dripping mean? What does dripping mean? And it's going real well, man. Like we just launched the actual website, so there will be right now it's like on a big cartel site. We just upgraded everything. All these shirts will be available in tank tops. I got different designs. I got different colors.
See you got the hats popping. I like that. I like that. Yeah. I like that. I like everything you're doing because you're creating a culture out of it. That's what I feel like I'm doing with hip hop and politics. Like just like you said, like the ignorance people, they're like I feel like the conditioning, the ignorance. So I peep it. I see it. I love it. I love it. It's like a movement plan. I mean, I'm not plant-based yet, but I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna have a lot of facadas like me be like, "Shoot, daddy, I'm straight from the ground, daddy. Straight from the big tree, daddy. Big tree right here, daddy. Shade. Ooh, that was a good one. But you're creating a culture, and I love it, and I want you to keep on pushing it. I mean, You got the meat eaters even behind you. I don't know how you're going to convert us, but I mean, wait for it. Wait for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think that you should go further. I keep on looking at the plant-based drip because I see that on a book. I don't know why. I see it like a cookbook, just looking, being dope. And I commend you for what you're doing because I see that you're trying to change things.
Absolutely.
And especially in our community.
Yeah.
Especially in our community.
Absolutely.
You know how I feel about it. Especially in our community.
And that's another thing, too, like, because in our community, we don't know shit about veganism. They don't know how to grow. We don't know how to grow nothing. We don't know. I didn't say we don't know how to grow nothing, but we just don't know anything about veganism. We are so brainwashed. We are so conditioned that we can be like, we can tell you what you eating, what you're eating, the cause that's what like the bad effects of what's going on, the systematic racism besides what's going on in your neighborhood, what you put on your table. All this shit that you're gonna die from, you still gonna be like, okay, cool. Yeah. Let me get a number 3 with this, and that. And that kind of mentality right there, brother, like if you know better, you need to start doing better. Like I get it. It's a process. You ain't nobody that's gonna change overnight. Just be open minded. Just be open minded. If you open minded, that you can't deny the truth. The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I encourage everybody to watch What the Health, man.
What the Health?
Yeah,
you are promoting that
juicy.
via heart. I love that.
Hey, it's juicy,
you ain't
man.
even make it, but it's the fact that it has so much knowledge that it's like things you can't explain. Yeah, I tell people about Hidden Colors like that, and I be like, no, listen, you got to watch 2, then 1, then 3, then 4.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, what? But I promote it like that because I feel like a lot of what I'm saying is on it. So 13. I get it.
You keep up with Sebi at all?
What?
Dr. Sebi?
Oh my God! Yes, Dr. Sebi. Yes, with the natural green juicing and the I think it was Dr. Sebi because he passed. Yeah, he passed, and he was the one that Left Eye worked with. Yeah, and before he passed, I had wanted to possibly one day go to the villa and do all that because I felt like he was getting her open, like spiritually. You know what I mean? Off all of the diet.
Have you really dove into him though?
I haven't dove. I'll say this. My research with him was maybe 2 years ago when I was really into the. I used to meditate. I was eating a little bit better. Right. I'm not. Right. But I was eating better. But I was meditating. I had chakras. Yeah. That's when I was really deep research and finding out my numbers but not now. So. Yeah. I couldn't tell you like what my number is.
So like. 3. Are you familiar? Like how he cured AIDS and cancer and all that stuff, right? All right. So you seen that? Okay. All right.
And
yes. All right.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
And the man passed right after he made. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not say that.
No, I mean, but I mean, I just
want to see like the Tupac.
Some people, I ask people, Dr. Sebi, no, I'm like, brother, like, yo. That man right there, that's the reason why.
And he said it like, yo, mucus. That was another thing. Mucus is the you
seen all these holistic doctors passing?
Yes.
You think it's holistic doctors passing like that? Come on, man.
Just like that. I thought Dr. Sebi would have been here till like 200. Real talk, 200 years.
Our human vessel is supposed to live 120 years.
You see there? And I thought Dr. Sebi would be here at least 200 years. But after I matter of fact, there was a conference that was gonna go down. The scientists that had the cure for, I think it was AIDS. It was a group of them actually had the cure for AIDS. They actually died on a plane crash. I think all 6 of them. We're going to a conference to announce the cure for AIDS and everything that they had or whatever. And they got into a bad airplane ride, something like that, something rinky-dink conspiracy. So when Dr. Sebi died, I ain't gonna lie, God forbid, but the next one I'm waiting on is Boyce Watkins, Umar Johnson, Tariq Nasheed. You don't think that the princes of Pan-Africanism, Southern, because they're giving out
They are, but they're not a threat. Even Louis Farrakhan, is not viewed as a threat from white supremacy. Yeah. Yo,
but Sebi was.
Malcolm was. Martin was, because Martin started getting white folks like.
Yo, let me tell you.
When you go over to white folks,
let me tell you. After that, I Have a Dream speech.
Yeah.
You start listening to Martin after, started sounding like Malcolm.
Yeah.
Real talk, you started sounding like Malcolm. You started saying like, yo, maybe we do need to be segregated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you making me want to research Sebi to see what I mean. Because I didn't.
That's the man. That is the man.
I knew when his death passed. Come on now. Come Come on now. Dr. Sebi's passing
But they,
like
they
this.
do that to everybody who has the power of influence to change the masses against their agenda. They off. We all know that. They've been doing that.
And you have to say that the real ones know though. Like you know that I think like Malcolm and Martin, they knew there would be sacrifice, but that's why they had to do as much work as possible. And if in comparison, I had to compare you, I won't compare you to any one of those kings. I would put you in your own light because what you're doing is real trend setting. And like Dr. Sebi, you see how you may be able to change somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? Really, they don't want us around like that. They don't want us around like cockroaches like they've been. So what you're doing, King, I commend you for. Because this right here, changing diet, living longer, because everything that they do is genocide. But I give you props for this. I commend you for this because what you're doing is really changing people's lives. And you're doing it with our culture. I mean, you're doing it with hip hop.
When next time I come back and watch, I'm like, what, man? I watched that video.
Nah,
I'm vegetarian now. Or at least I do one day a week.
You see how he claiming veganism?
I do one day a week. I feel better. I'm trying to tell you.
He said I do veganism one day a week.
Hey,
listen, I'll do it. I'll start off.
That's how you do it right there. Hey, one day a week. If y'all can hear my voice, one day a week. Start with one day a week. Say no meat Mondays. Every Monday you don't have no meat. You know what I'm saying? Now,
that is such a dope idea.
A lot of people will say, I'll go vegetarian and have cheese too, but you're really not going to feel the difference, like health-wise, until you really cut out dairy, but, it's processed. So just start out with no meat on Monday, champion that for 2 weeks straight, then jump in every Monday and Wednesday, no meat. You know what I'm saying? By the time you do 3 days a week, on those 3 days, you're going to feel a physical difference. You can be like, on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I have a lot more energy than Tuesday and Thursday. Then your ass going to be like, you know what? I want energy all throughout the week. The next thing you know, you only
come
eat.
Up with a book.
You know what I'm saying? Next thing they know you only eat meat on the weekends. When you go turn up, you party, you go eat your bullshit McDonald's. But back on Monday and Friday, you back at and then it's just gonna slowly.
Did that start with you? Is that how you started? Because that sounds like it's easy for me to start with.
Yeah.
Saying I'm just straight vegan, that's hard.
Right.
Like I don't know, that's hard. But no meat Mondays, I could kind of start with no meat Mondays, no meat Wednesdays.
Yeah,
and for the college kids, it'd be good on funding, funds and everything.
Oh, yeah.
No noodles. And if you do the noodles, not in the microwave.
No, you can do noodles. Ain't nothing wrong with
noodles. No. The dang on ingredients. If it don't got 5 or 6, I like that.
Yeah. No, but that has no meat still. That just has dairy in it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that got dairy in it. You wouldn't even have a clue.
No, okay.
But yeah, start with one day a week and then work your way up,
Mm-hmm. So. And do you have any maybe future, cookbook? I like to cook, Sads. You can see I'm pushing that on you.
No,
listen, 10-page cookbook.
Chef Nikki in the Mix is gonna have, she has on YouTube. Chef Nikki in the Mix.
Oh, so she shows you the recipe. She cooks with you.
When this woman,
promote that Chef Nikki on YouTube. She got her own channel.
Chef Nikki in the Mix,
and that's his queen. So I just love the look that he has on his face when he talks about this is what we need in the black community. We need black women, black queens, black kings coming together, building our businesses. You know what I'm saying? Integrating from your own household. Stop going to church and the first thing you do is praise the pastor, but you hate your husband and your wife. I hate that. Golly, can we promote building from within? And I see it. I love it. I see her. I love her. I seen that she was in the let me tell you, Queen is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. I seen that she was in that photo shoot with the Peter. Yeah. I was like, ooh, she don't eat no meat. Yeah. She plant-based.
That's right. That's right.
He's talking about that's right. You're watering that every day. That boy said dripping. Look, I'm done. You ain't finna get me in trouble, guys. Let me tell you, them vegans are strong as hell, okay? Hey. And they'll uppercut me like Mortal Kombat. Look, King, I am so thankful that you came on Hip Hop and Politics. I'm glad that you was able to talk to my audience. Yeah. Are you serious having you? Let me tell you, I am glad that my school administration was like, yo, please set up a meeting. Like, okay. That's when I knew, like, you doing something right. Hello, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing something right. King, we would love to have you back.
Cool. I'll be back.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for all that you do, because I know what you do. I seen you out there working, and I seen what you do. And thank you for having the time. I pray that you come back. I didn't even give my audience a chance to call in. If you got any questions for Gray, call him. Give me like 2 minutes, yo. Call in 678-466-5483. This is Clayton State Internet Radio. We will,
official Gray Music on Instagram. Plant-based dripping on Instagram.
Yes. Chronic King cookbook coming soon.
Cookbook coming soon, man.
Featuring Queen Nikki.
New EP on the way. Missed calls, man. Be out in 14 days. Man.
Yes. Do we get exclusives?
Yeah.
Can you come bless us with the EP?
I can do that.
Personally, with the EP, come bless us. Seriously, man.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yes? Yo, we would love that. Yeah. Yo, everybody, this is Hip Hop and Politics with QueenDelilah. Oh, I couldn't stay in that radio. I couldn't stay in the rest. Y'all